And we're rolling. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And we're back to fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger and thumb. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. So let's toss the ball in the air or bounce it on the floor or do both. And if you drop it, you can say you bounced it. Three, two, one. Drop it. Assess the feet. And step on the ball in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Bring it up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. And middle of the foot and wiggle lowest toe. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Get that ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center, we're gonna do some primordial Tai Chi. Bring the hands out and up, back in and down. Right hand goes up to about third eye or as high as you can lift it. And back down. Look at the left hand as it goes up the same level. And back down. Form a chi ball, bring it up the front of the spine and then out. And down. Back in, up to the heart. Carry it over to the right. Carry it over to the left. Back to the right. Come back to center, right hand's below, left hand's down. Bring the right hand up, left hand down, left hand up, right hand down. Pivot on your left ankle, turn a quarter, throw the pitch. Gather. Chi with your left arm, left. Pivot on the left heel, turn a quarter, throw the pitch. Right hand is below, left hand up, bring the right hand up, left hand down. Left hand up, right hand down, turn that quarter, pitch. Left hand gathers chi, right hand, left hand. Both hands out, go down, scoop it up. Bring it up the front of the spine. You can go to the top of the head, the crown, and back down, go as far up as you can. Hands down, lower dantian, take 2 breaths. And turn and take some steps forward. And then we're gonna take elbow towards the opposite knee. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So we're going to do the McGill Big 3+1 for the core and back stabilization. No squats involved in that. You want to do squats on the floor. I don't think either of you do the after class, so I'll skip it and get back to putting up installation. But anybody who's watching and wants to do band work, previous Thursday, we should have some bands. In the meantime, whatever you do to get the heart rate going, be safe, including doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna get going to run myself in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on down. Bend back if you can. Come back to center. Drop one hand. Bend in that direction. Go the other way. Come back to center, interlace the hands again. Drop them to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. And raise the hands up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And hold. Go a little higher. And come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. And take the arms out and rotate. Go the other way. Bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other, if you can. And grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring the arms behind the head and move the elbows back and forth, side to side. Come on down, form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. release, squeeze, release, and squeeze. Release, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. Come back to center. Bring one arm over the top of the head, cup the ear, look up as you tug gently and lift your chin. And then hit on the collarbone as you continue to tug gently. And then repeat in the other direction. Chin up. And down. And come back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And let's grab a stick. Inside of one arch. A leg comes out, bend that knee, slide down the stick, stretch the abductors. And then go the other way. Come on up, bring 1 foot forward, put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick, lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it. And then press the sole of the foot against the stick. Repeat both stretches with the other leg. Hamstring first. And then the calf. All right, we're gonna do the EFI toning bar routine. So we're gonna put the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine, one hand in the middle, one at the top, lift it up and down. And then reverse the position of the hands and repeat. Bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then bring it to the shoulder, palms facing in, and bicep curls. Leave it below the waist, reverse the grip. Hinge at the waist, bend the knees, bring the stick down to or towards the floor and lift it up. Try to keep your weight back on your heels so that your hamstrings and glutes are lifting, not your back and quads. And then keep it below the waist. Hinge again, keep the stick down, lift your elbows past your rib cage. Come on up, stick is at the shoulders, lift it overhead. And then bring it below the waist again. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Stay at the shoulders and push out. And then bring the stick around back, palms facing away. Lift the stick behind you. And then reverse the grip and do another 10 or so. And then bring the stick to one side, hand at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other side, same thing. And then bring the stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, or one hand, or a finger or two. Feet are about shoulder width apart, dig the toes into the ground. Create an arch as you come back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then, yep, rock towards the first and back towards the fifth. Toes are still scrunched. 9 and 10, all right. We are done with the stick. I'll meet you on the floor for the McGill Big 3+1. Gonna be on our backs. One leg is extended, the sole of the other foot is on the floor, your hands are behind your back. to provide support to the lower back. Gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders barely off the ground, maybe an inch. And we're gonna hold for 10, and then reverse the position of the legs and do another 10, 3 rounds. Here we go. Up. And down. Switch the position of the legs. Up. And down. If you can only do 5 or 7, that's fine. Switching and up. And down. Switch. Come on up. And down, switch. And up. And down, and one last time, switch. And up. And down. All right, you can stay in your back and do a dying bug. Looks like this, hands straight in the air, legs at 90, left foot, right hand looks like that. But if you can, turn around, do bird dogs. Palms under the shoulders, you're on your knees. And we're gonna lift the left arm, right leg for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a total of 10. But I was out there before I started counting. Let's do it again. Right hand, left foot, 8. And down. Left arm, right leg. And down. Right arm, left leg. And down. Left arm, right leg. Down. Right arm, left leg. And down. Come on to the side. And we're going to do some side planks. You can do these from your knees, like so, or one foot on top of the other, or one foot in front of the other. Come on up. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. We're going to do 2 more on this side and then 2 on the other. Up. And down. Breath. And up. And down. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. No problem doing from your knees. Elbow should be underneath the shoulder. We're coming up. And down. Up. And down. And one last up. And down, and now we get to go on our backs. Ah, but not quite to relax. Soles of both feet are on the floor, hands are next to you. Gonna do some bridges. Pull for up to 10. We'll do 6. Come on up, squeezing the glutes. And down, breath. And up. And down and up. And down, up. Down, 2 more, up. And down. And the last one up. And down. Okay. Time for some breathing. I'm gonna do, I was doing ha breath yesterday, very similar to what I intended to do, which was bellows breath. Nice big deep inhale through the nose and then blowing it out rapidly, about a second in and the second out though. Ha breath is a long exhale. So in for a second, out for a second. We'll do 2 rounds of 10. Here we go. And then just breathe normally for a few breaths here. And we'll do one more round of 10. Here we go. And then we're going to stand and rub those hands together. Cultivating chi. And forming a chi ball. It goes wherever it wants. And center 2 breaths. Let us open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. And gather it from below. Uh-huh. Namaste.
Hi, Tom. Thanks. I did what I
Bill,
could.
thank you. Excellent. How's your feet?
Oh, well, who knows? I'll ask you the next day.
Okay. Take
Be
care.
well.